What is up, guys? It is Wes Links, and I'm already back at it. Right off the other video, my last reaction, I did Zach Bryan, and guess who I'm gonna do again? Zach Bryan. You guessed it, because I woke up this morning and checked my phone. I went to Spotify. I was listening to some handy dandy music, and then I saw on my page, since I've been listening to him ever since I reviewed that album, it popped up and said, "Hey, Zach Bryan has dropped a new EP." I was like, what? New EP? No one was talking about this. I didn't hear anything about this. So I ended up going on his Instagram, and I saw how it was a surprise, and he didn't tell anybody. And a lot of people in the comments had, for some reason, they already knew some of the songs. Maybe they leaked, and maybe they were playing on TikTok or something. I don't know, but they were like, "Oh, I was really looking forward to this song," and I'm like, well, hell, I probably don't know any of these songs because I just now started listening to this guy. So, the second country album, or folk, or whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to do is Zach Bryan once again. And I'm thinking about diving into some other ones. I got some recommendations. Tyler Childers, I think that's his name. I really want to do Chris Stapleton too. I really like Chris Stapleton. I've heard Tennessee Whiskey 1,000 times. I think he's amazing. And yeah, maybe some other ones. We'll see. But anyway, for the second one, we're going to do Zach Bryan. I thought this is going to be great because it's hot. It's fresh off the top because it just came out. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. All right. Let's get our handy dandy Sonys on, and once again I'm probably yelling because I can't hear. Excuse the hair as well, just took a shower. I know it looks amazing. Alright, we actually don't have lyrics to read this time because the album is so new, so we'll just have to break it down ourselves. But let's get started. This is, well, hold on, let me read the EP first. This is Boys of Faith, and the first song is titled 9 Ball. Let's get into it. 9 ball of cocaine, maybe? I'm just kidding, I have no idea.
I don't wanna bet, but my father wrote a check that I bet his ass could never cash. He's betting on the 8 ball, landing in the sidewalk, cold-blooded killer if you ask. But every night he needs me to land himself a red 3-corner pocket at 12 a.m. Only 12 years old, but I got a hold of a post-it I was gifted from him. My father is a betting man, but I got myself a steady hand. He's sitting in the corner with a 6-pack of Corona, betting that his son will win again.
There it goes again. Same thing as last time. Breaking that shit down, baby. I think he's talking about his dad again. How he was a badass. We really need to Google, like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's keep playing.
Go bet another 6-pack, bet I make a comeback. I know that this table's gotta lean. Won't you take me fishing, and I wanna try out for the 7th grade football team. You'll probably be nothing but this town's old drunkard and die on a smoke-stained stool. But right now he's got a bargain that he's taking too far on his boys' game of 9-ball pool. My father was a betting man, but I got myself a steady hand.
I like this.
Sitting in the corner with a 6-pack of Corona, betting that his son will win again. My father was a betting man.
He's just talking about how his father was a betting man and a damn badass, and then I love how that comes in, and then that down. That is so nice. Already, first song. Good as shit. Well, shit's not good, but you know what I mean.
My father was a betting man, but I got myself a steady hand. He's sitting in the corner with a six-pack of Corona, betting that his son will win again. I don't wanna bet, but my daddy wrote a check that I bet his ass could never cash. He's betting on the 8-ball landing in the sidewalk, cold-blooded killer if you ask.
That was awesome. That was great. He's talking about his father. Talking about how I like how he said he's sitting in the corner with a six-pack of Corona. I don't know. That just comes off the tongue so well. I really like that. First song I really liked. He's bringing in the harmonica again, and I hope I'm not wrong about that. That's a damn harmonica, right? I mean, I'm not that dumb, right? I don't know, but he's bringing that in again. It's very catchy. You know, I like how some of the lyrics were off the tongue there. Very good starter track. And I know this EP only has 5 songs, so not very long. But I'm sure he's going to bring it on each song to give everybody what they're wanting. So this next song is called Sarah's Place. It's featuring Noah. I've actually heard Noah, Dial Drunk, and some of his other songs. I'll probably react to him next because, dude, this guy, Noah, is on a freaking roll. Like, and every song I've heard from him, I fall in love with it. It is so folk music too, and kind of a different take on it. Like, I don't know much about the country scene and the folk scene, but I do know that it seems to be headed in a different direction with these two guys, Zach and Noah, as far as I've seen. But like I said, I can't really comment on that because I don't really know much about country or folk. So anyway, let's get into it. Sarah's Place. This is probably going to be a banger because these two guys are amazing.
Road dogs are built for sleeping in. I've been up since 4 a.m.
I feel that overnight
At your
work.
worst, you're better than my better day. There ain't been no sun in L.A. since you moved out of Sarah's Place. I love your mother's stories about you as a kid. I heard you scored a job in the East Village.
There's Noah.
Well, working for some folks who don't know your name. Well, ain't you gonna miss all of them wasted days? We'd sit around drinking out of Sarah's Place. Don't come back, lover, I'm proud you're under the skyline.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go.
We always knew you were the better half of our good times.
You know I love those duets. I said this in my last video of listening to my first country album ever. When they do that and they sing together, whew, gives me damn chills.
Those backyard lights don't shine as bright without your face. Out of Sarah's Place.
Hear that?
You called to talk just last week. I'm still falling apart like I'll always be. And your picnic chair is just sitting there in the yard. And I had to sell my old guitar. But don't come back, lover, I'm proud you're under the skyline. We always knew you were the better half of our good times. Those backyard lights don't shine as bright without your face.
Damn.
Out of Sarah's Place. You'll always be a piece of my peace of mind. We drove that road we know at least 1,000,000 times. I'm so damn tired of seeing that empty drive.
Oh my god, dude. I love this guy, Noah. How could you not, dude? Like, come on.
Sarah's place. Don't come back, lover, proud. You're under the skyline. We always knew you were the better half of our good times.
Don't come back. I love that. That is obviously what he's talking about. Well, I would say obvious, but sometimes I ain't too good at it. Is an ex-girlfriend, I would say, because everything he's saying, he's kind of saying that Let me let the song finish.
Those backyard lights don't shine as bright without your face. Out of Sarah's place. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Plane tickets have gotten awfully expensive.
Hell yeah, they have.
But I got mine for the price of a Gibson.
Damn. That was Sarah's Place featuring Noah. That actually hit harder than I thought it would. Just kidding. Already knew, because freaking Noah and what I've heard and Zach, I knew that shit was going to hit hard. Second one in, that's obviously my favorite so far. That was such a banger. And like I was saying in the middle of the song, I want to let it finish. Obviously, everyone can relate to that. Sorry, I know my dog's going crazy in the background once again. She's a little insane. It'd be funny if it's picking that up. I feel like everybody can relate to that song because of what he's talking about, ex-girlfriend. And he's saying, I wish I could pull up the lyrics, but they're not on here yet. But the stuff he was saying about, I can't remember if it was under the skyline or looking into her eyes or something. And that she was the better half of their good times, saying kind of like he didn't contribute much and it was more of her. And with him moving out, he was talking about having to move his shit out. Like, I just feel like everybody can relate to that. Or at least people that are a little bit older, maybe in their 20s. Lotus, come on. Filming a video here. Yeah, that was a banger. Not much else to say about that. If you don't like that song, I don't know what to tell you. This next one I'm very excited about because it has Bon Iver. This is yet another artist that I've listened to. Everybody knows this guy from Twilight. He's made those banger Twilight songs. And every time it's fall time, I turn on Bon Iver. Because something about him. So, I've heard a lot of Bon Iver. So, I'm pretty well versed in him. Very talented guy. This one's called Boys of Faith, which, oh Lord, here she goes. Which is the title of the EP. So, let's get into it. As soon as Lotus quits wanting to kill me. Hey, you got all that energy. You already went outside. Alright. I think she doesn't like that I'm sitting here talking to a camera. She's like, what are you doing? You crazy? Alright, let's get into it. There's some dogs barking right there.
Hot tide, it's been rising up. I've been getting up with some boys I used to know. We're trying to get our pockets up. This year has just been moving fucking slow. You were coming out to Pineville, it was freezing cold. I'm getting old by the day. You said it gave your heart something to believe in, 'cause boys like us fade away. But you stuck around when I was down, and I'll owe you all my days. Then boys are fade.
What are you doing? She wants to play so bad. I feel kind of bad, but this album is not long. Let me listen to it. Her EP. This sounds like such a Bon Iver mix. And I love it. Zach blends in so well.
Trying to get our pockets up. This year is just been moving fucking slow. You were taking photos of me in Kentucky, saying we were lucky for the light. Who'd have thought those things would find a billboard way out in New York at night? Thinking of the times that you didn't bat an eye, all those times of shame, them boys are fake, them boys are fake. High tide, it's been rising up, I've been getting up with some boys I used to know. We're trying to get our pockets up. This year is just been moving fucking slow.
That's Bon in the background.
With some boys I used to know. We're trying to get our pockets up. This year is just been moving fucking slow.
I knew I'd love that cut. I mean, everything I said that was going to happen, it happened. Bon Iver is ridiculous. I feel like he can bring any artist and him together. Maybe not any artist. I mean, I don't know. He could probably produce for a rap artist and make it pretty awesome song. But that song was great. I love how he blended Zach into his own vibes. Literally, he took Bon Iver's vibes, because he obviously probably produced that song. He sang in the background with him almost the whole time. And Zach kind of fit into Bon Iver's vibe of that dreamy, folk-like fall-time vibe, but brought his own thing to it. That's another favorite off this small EP. I mean, everything I've heard so far is fantastic. And that's the good thing about when you have small EPs like this. The artist like Zach will usually pick out his absolute favorite songs that he's made recently and put it on here. So, that's pretty cool. Anyway, this next one's called Deep Satin. Let's get into it.
Walking around town in a place I've never been in, deep, deep Manhattan. I recall it all, your dress and how it falls, you're rolling in deep satin. Won't you call a cab, mister, won't you pay my tab? There's some boys on the curb, head making, and I ain't been home in 3 years or so, and everyone I know now's mistaken.
Oh, hell yeah.
Phone's friend starts his ends, big lights his actual love. But you in Manhattan rolling in deep satin was a painful and wonderful drug. Well, I've been coming down on a Greyhound that is westbound to the sea. When you see the lights, when you hear the rain, is there a chance you're thinking of me? Is there a song stuck in your head, friend of the devil by the dead? Or is that just what your friends want me to be? 'Cause if that's the case, then that's just what I'll be.
Is that what your friends want me to be? If that's the case, then I'll be that. That's what he's saying. And I love that when he's talking about Manhattan and everything. Manhattan, Deep Satin, spitting.
laughter this evening, I'll set out running alone. If I get a ride out of this place tonight, I'll gladly take myself home.
Oh, hell yeah. God, I love that. I love when he takes he's got this kind of monotone voice that he sings with, but then when he gets deep into it, like this. Go back a little bit. He'll switch it up and get aggressive with it.
I'll gladly take myself home. So won't you call a cab, Mrs. Please pay my tab. I heard life was a winding road. There is no hounds or child around, but the devil follows where I go. Well, I've been coming down on a Greyhound that is westbound to the sea.
You better get that devil off you, Zach. Get that devil off you.
Chance you're thinking of me. Is that song stuck in your head? Friend of the devil by the dead. Or is that just what your friends want me to be? If that's the case, then that's just what I'll be.
Oh, yeah. That's hard.
I've been coming down on a Greyhound that is westbound to the sea. When you see the lights,
I've been coming down on a Greyhound that is westbound to the sea. That is hard.
you hear the rain. There ain't a chance you're thinking of me. Is that song stuck in your head? Friend of the devil by the dead. Or is that just what your friends want me to be? 'Cause if that's the case, then that's just what I'll be.
Whew. God. He won't stop bringing the heat. It's actually ridiculous. Like, and you're, take this from me, who is someone who, like I said in my last video, I grew up with hip hop. That is my main genre. That is my main. And hip hop is so vast, and I've never really thought of country being this vast and folk being this fast or indie or whatever, but it really is. And he's bringing something, smacking it on the table. And I'm not saying that he's the only quote-unquote country artist to bring something different and to bring this sort of vibe, but he's got to be up there. I don't see how you could listen to him and not like him. I mean, I know music is subjective. Everybody has their own opinion, but holy shit, he's hard not to like. I mean, very hard not to like. Everything he does, I love when he keeps his voice monotone, and he does that on a lot of songs. I get it. And people will say his songs sound the same. And I addressed this in my last video. Yes, they do, but how many artists where their songs sound the same? Future, Lil Baby, Katy Perry. So many people, they stick to a certain vibe or aspect of their music that they know works, and they stick to it, and that's why it can sound the same. So, anyway, yeah, props to him. I think this is the last one on here. It's called Pain, Sweet Pain. Yeah, it is the last one on here. It's been pretty short. Let's get into it. Let's finish it off with a bang.
Pain, sweet pain, let's learn something from me. I see the top, brother, and I might just summon.
Sorry, I see what you're doing.
I've been pining and pining for so damn long, thinking it's about time someone else is strong. Thinking it's about time someone else is strong.
Oh shit! It's got that Devil Went Down to Georgia vibe.
Humble yourself, holy roller. If you don't, you're gonna come down hard.
Holy roller.
Make amends with the boy you were, but not the man you are. in the manhole.
I really like this. It's dope.
Have you wishing all the highways from this point on lead home? Road to scale. Oh, wherever you go, I'll be wishing you well. You're so tired, but the time is not. Keep on going, you'll soon arrive. You're so tired, but the time is not.
Hell yeah, Zach. I love when he does that shit. And this shows like how he can switch his momentum and still be fire on the track.
Keep on going, you'll soon arrive. Pain, sweet, painless, learn something from it.
That's facts.
See the top brother in a Maja summer. 'Cause I've been pining and pining for so damn long, thinking it's about time someone else is strong.
Wow. That was a great ending to the small little EP. Each song was around 3 minutes, like on average. Guess what? I'm hitting the like button on that because hell yeah. That was awesome. From track 1 to track 5, it was awesome. I felt like most of them were pretty deep, personal, once again, just like his last album that I listened to, the self-titled one. And it works for him. It works so good. Like this picture right here, with it being called Boys of Faith, and it's showing all the boys. I don't know who they are. Looks like a pretty old picture. I don't know. Maybe one of y'all know. But I don't know who he's tying the EP to. But all of these songs I thought were great. I will definitely be listening to them again. I would say my favorites are... Oh, shit. This is hard. Sarah's Place is number 1. Boys of Faith is number 2 with Bond. And then probably 3 comes down to Deep Satin or Pain Sweet Pain. I really like on Pain Sweet Pain, he sped up the momentum a little bit. I don't feel like we've heard him do that a lot. But at the same time, I don't really know because I know he has more albums, like way more albums than what I've listened to. Let's go check real quick because I haven't dug deep into his catalog. Okay, so he's got the self-titled American Heartbreak, Something in the Orange, that's a single, Summertime Blues. Click on albums. What's that called? All My Homies. Hate Ticketmaster. What? What the hell? He's a big Ticketmaster hater, I guess. Why does it not show all? Show all albums. What are we doing? Oh, is that all of his albums? I guess that is all of his albums. His first album was in 2019. I didn't know that. I've heard that he's grown a lot over time and gotten better. And I've also... People have told me to react to this one, American Heartbreak. And if I do that... The only problem, if I do that... It's 34 songs. That's going to take me... Does it tell me how long it is? It's 2 hours and 1 minute. So, I don't know. I might listen to that on my own time. That's a pretty long album. Anyway, once again, I thought he brought it. It was great. I feel like the songs are up to par with his newly released self-titled album. And what's crazy is he just released that. Did he not? He just released this in like August or something. I was looking it up. And I think it was August. And he's already dropping that EP, giving people what they want. I've heard the one song on the EP that I actually, it did ring a bell was, I think it was Boys of Faith, something that he says on there I heard on TikTok. You Stuck Around or something. But anyway, it was great once again. Keep them coming, Zach, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying listening and reacting and just providing my thoughts on it. Yeah, this one was short, only 16 minutes. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to hear next. I know This one, nobody really said anything about, but it was a surprise drop, and I thought it would be pretty cool to listen to it together because everybody's new on it. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. I liked all the songs, and I think that's good when you condense songs like that because most of the time, all of them are going to be top tier. But let me know what you guys thought of it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it for whatever reason. And like I said before, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.